theme music.
My viewers forever. Good morning, good afternoon, and of course, good evening, wherever you are around the world. I was having technical problems again. I couldn't see my comments. They were coming up. They weren't coming up. I had to remove Kick. I had to remove Twitch. Just sharing because obviously I'm behind today. Not that I woke up late, but everything just didn't want to work as usual. So I'm just sharing this now. Please do the same if you don't mind. You know what I mean? And we'll get into some semblance of a show. I know the broski's still going. I know Quaja was in the building nice and early. Big up to you. Yeah, let's see who's in the building, man. Let's see who's in the building. And it's tonight, baby. tonight, you get me? Yeah, pitch politics tonight. Yeah, I don't know whether to shave off the chin strap, but you might have to have a little freshen up or something. But pitch politics tonight, 9 p.m. UK time, baby. Join me. I need all of you guys there, especially for the first one, for the launch, you know, like that. So hold on, why is it looking like it could be a bit brighter in this bitch? Yeah, let me see who's in the building though. I did see Quaja first and foremost, like I always do. Big up to you, my bro. My views forever, viewers, but still, Quaja, he says it how he says it. Big up my guy views in the chat, listening in the background as I build the World Cup trophy. Big up to Rican. Wow. What do you mean? Have you actually got like a replica or something? Like, yeah, that's mad. That's mad. Let me know what you mean. Sounds good. Make sure you're all subbing to Rican as well, man. Let's get him to 600. There's his link. Big up to Quaja. Appreciate that, my bro. Let me just have a quick little sip of my, yeah, because we got cotton mouth today. Because, yeah, I've had coffees. I've had a half a joint, as I usually do around this time, because the early chores and them thing there is done. You know what I mean? Treat yourself like a child sometimes, like, but at least you know you're getting things done, innit? Big up to Rican. Big up to Quaja. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate that. Touchline Chaos is in the building. You telling me, bro? Hope you're well. Big up views in the chat. Big up to you, my G. What's man talking about today? You get me? Pitch politics tonight, man. I'm looking forward to it. Big up views and all you legends in the chat. Joshy J. Salute to you, my G. Hope you're well. Make sure we're all, yeah, subbing, getting to know one another and them thing there. Ben G, my brother in the building, man. Keep your hand in your pocket today, man. You're always showing me love. Not every day, you don't need to. You know what I'm trying to say? Big up Quaja. Yes, man, please. And someone even get his link in. There you go. Big up to Joshy J, returning the favor. That's what we like, you know. Big up, my G. Appreciate that. Touchline Chaos is there. My views forever. Big up, man. You know it's my viewers, but still. Big up, man. Boom. Let me just get this done. This is what I was looking for. Nice and early. Just shared the stream. Seeing that. Members links. Let's get that up. Let's get that pinned. Appreciate that. You know what I mean? And let's I'm going to share it as well, because I didn't share it on X myself. So I'm just going to do that now quickly. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Appreciate that, Quaja. That's now pinned. And you know, like that man said, I shared it as well. That's what we like to see, my bro.
Amazing.
You know what I mean? So big up your shoes and socks. True, there's not too many people in. I should be able to get to the end of the roll call today, and then we'll jump into some headlines and see where we go from there. Touchline Chaos, big up. Good afternoon, Brian. We got one half of the Brian duo today. Smash the likes as you enter. Big up to you, Brian, man. Hope you're well. Make sure that we sub up to Brian as well. sub up to Joshy, sub up to Touchline, definitely sub up to Rican. Lego version, you know. That's sick still. That is absolutely, is it like a big one or is it, that's still sick, man. That is absolutely sick still. So make sure you try and get that on camera and show your subscribers, my bro. Afternoon, mate, to Joshy from Brian. We love that. Bro, that's why you got the amazing chills is in that building. What's man saying, bruv? You good? Hope you're well, man. Like views, hypers in the building. What are you telling me, man? Hope you're all good today. Joshy J's links, plays games, extra football channel. Appreciate that, man. Big up Andy Kershaw's in the building. Let me big up Andrew Macari as well. Look, I just said that, and I just see your name come up as well. Look at this. Big him up, man. Big him up. Early doors for Andrew. The screen in the USA couldn't announce the players' names properly for England, New Zealand yesterday. Now, I'm not going to lie to you guys, yeah? Obviously, I'm trying to like pitch politics today. It's not like loads of stuff, but I'm just trying to make sure that everything's, you get me, as good as I can do it. You know, my internet's a bit shoddy. I do have internet down at my mum's now, but traveling down there, resetting up, I can't really be asked. So we are going to do it from here. Let's just hope it's good. But the main point I was saying is I weren't locked in. I didn't do a watch along because I had things to do. And if I was going to do it, I was going to do USA, Germany. I don't even know that result. I really don't. England, what, just about won from what I heard. I put it on literally for like 10 minutes before the end of the first half. And it was like I was watching cricket or something. There was no atmosphere. Everyone was just like, it looks so bad, didn't it? It looks so bad, bro. So, and then look, I've got Lee Dixon, even though that's AI version of Lee Dixon, trending on X. I come off and I'm saying, why is it like, I come onto X just to try and look for some news headlines, you know, for the show. Because obviously the season's done, the World Cup ain't started yet, and everyone's struggling. And yeah, Lee Dixon was getting pelters yesterday. Now, the way it sounded was like it was a racist thing because they were saying, you know, a nickname about not the All Blacks, but the Tall Blacks or something like that. And then apparently he was meant to say something, and then there was crickets. I don't know because I ain't heard it. I asked Grok and them thing there. They said, no, it's not really a racist thing, although he tried to bust a little joke and it fell flat. But everyone was just saying that he's a dead comment. Remember, I'm saying every time I watch on Yora and it's either Lee Dixon or fucking Graham Lasso, I hate them all, bruv. They're so rubbish. So to see him getting yammed out on X, that was quite funny indeed. But I didn't watch any of the full games yesterday, my bro. Andrew, pick up your shoes and socks, man. I know it's early for you. Hold on. I know we like still. Where is it? There we go.
This fucking manager.
Big up. It was embarrassing, bro. Like I said, I saw about not even a full 10 minutes, like just before the end of the first half. Oh, no goals. It looked like, honestly, it looked like it was cricket or something that moves on a mad slow pace, like golf. Like it just looked weird. I'm like, raw, is this what the World Cup's gonna be like? Dead. You know what I'm trying to say? So big up to Kwaja, man. Khalid's in the building, my brother. I knew, bro. I knew. Big up to Andrew. And there's his link. Please make sure that we all just support each other at least, innit? Because YouTube's purging, you know, it's always difficult. And I hope I don't see 11 people tonight, innit? I understand it's 12. I understand that Shane's still on. I understand people are at work and 9 p.m. or not even work. It's Sunday, baby. Some people work on a Sunday, but 9 p.m. UK time. I want to see all of you legends. You know what I mean? And don't lie to me either. Don't make me even do a poll. Don't lie and say you're going to be... Big up to you guys, man. Appreciate you guys, man. We see if there's anyone I missed. Big up Dappins. I'll try and skip some of that. Fraley's in the building. You telling me, GG? Scotland 4-0 over Bolivia. Rotted. Hey, big up the Scots, man. Said this is our year. Hey, big up the Scots, man. Listen, my dad, God bless him, his best friend was Scottish, called Alfie, man. Like, they used to have Barney, Celtic and Rangers. You get me? My dad's obviously Irish. Like, he likes Celtic. His best friend's Scottish. He likes Rangers. It was always mad, innit? Like, always mad. I've got so much time for like Scotland. I love the accent as well. It's just comedic gold. Like Nigerian, South Africa. There's so many accents, bro. You know what I mean? I love accents. But yeah, this is our year. You never know, my G. You never know. Yeah, slow that 4-0 over Bolivia. Whoa. You know what I'm trying to say? Big up to Chills, man. Chills, you my fellow cop. Come on, man. I think he's Liverpool. I think. Yeah, I think so, man. You never walk alone. Big up my Liverpool. Listen, you know we don't have a big rivalry. I don't really hate Liverpool. Obviously, competition. Rivals are rivals like that when you're going through the league and stuff. But in terms of like big rivalry, we don't have it. I feel like it's forced. I'm not gonna lie. But big up to Touchline and Chills all the same. Straya played well to get 1-1 with the Swiss. Straya, yeah, amazing. Did everyone play in the USA? Or is it all around the world? I thought it was people trying to acclimatize to the. I don't know. I know the England game was in the USA. I wasn't locked in for everything, man. Someone let me know. Straya. Big up to the Aussies, man, each and every time. Big up to Touchline, man, in the building. Been saying for time, watch out for Iran Kuda. Swear down. He's such a baller. Hey, they were saying something about the match was so boring with England, and someone was saying they put it up on X. The match was so boring, they started talking about one of the New Zealand guys who basically went from like 5,000 followers to 5 million followers on Instagram because some Argentinian influencer said, oh, this is the most least known player in the World Cup. Go and support him. 5 million followers, where I'm the most least known guy on YouTube. You know what I'm trying to say? But that's how bad it was, man. That's how bad it was. Let's hope that the real games have at least got some tempo in it, because that was, yeah, the little bit I watched from England dead. Who else did I check in on? Was it who did Bosnia play yesterday? It was another dead game, bro. I can't even remember. I didn't see the Scotland-Bolivia game, though, but that's mad. That's mad. 4-0. Go on the Scots. Share the stream. Yes, man. Please, man. Yeah? If you've got love for man, if you say you're my... Yeah, show it. Share the stream. It don't cost anything. You know what I mean? My brothers. I ain't gonna lie, views. You're one of my... Come on, man. Appreciate that, my G. It means a lot, because these times there when YouTube's purging, we got bust up numbers and we're getting up every day to try and give you these shows. It means a lot, in it. Even just a 1 sub a day, man. But big up to Touchline. Yeah, we appreciate you, man. All of you legends, man. Can you send link for 9 p.m.? All right, let me try and, because I've got the members links pinned in it, so I'll try and get it in if I can. I should be able to, really, in it, because I've got my other window open just so I can see member stuff and pin it and all the rest of it. But yeah, man, we should be able to do that just now. Give me a second. Copy that link. Come out of that. Go back one more. And we'll get it in the chat now. Yeah. Pitch politics. 9 p.m, man. Big up to my guy Doug as well. He touched in with man today. I think everyone's ready still. I think. You get me? So we're going to be here, man. We're going to get some sort of a show going. And yeah, as soon as I finish this show, just going to finish off the last bits and just try and cool out until then. So yes, man. And I ain't even checked like if there's football on at the same time or any of that bollocks, but we have got canon headlines, so we will get into it there and then. Big up to Touchline. Normal guy. What you saying, G? What you saying, bruv? I ain't seen you for a minute still. Hope you're well. It feels like that anyway. It might not be, but you know what? I'm like, hey. You know what I mean? Big up to normal guy. USA won, Germany 2, Brazil beat Egypt as well. Obviously, I thought that might be a bit of a bigger score though. And go on Germany as well. Yeah, man. I mean, that was the game I was looking to watch, if anything. USA, Germany, 3 goals, not too bad. But the Scottish, bro, the Scottish 4-0. That is sick. That is absolutely sick. Big up to you, Bench. Touchline, bigging up Chills, Fraley. Go to his channel, pre-like it. Yeah, man, should be in the live category. I'll put the link in there anyway, man. I hope to see you legends there. Big up Alfie. Each and every time, man. Alfie, man. Oi, it's dead now. Both of them are dead now. Do you know what I'm trying to say? But we had some good times back in the day, I can't lie. Big up to you, Views and Chat. Kwame's in the house. What you telling me, bro? Hope you're well today, man. Big up to you. Big up Kwaja. Yeah, all the World Cup teams played in the USA, right? Thank you for that, my bro. So everyone's getting acclimatized. I hear it. They need to acclimatize the vibe, because like I said, when I checked in on England, bruv, it was like you could hear crickets. It was It was unbelievable. Big up to Brian, Dappins, Benji, Fraley. Yeah, Payne. Trust me. Big up Kwame. Some random Wellington player. Yeah, Payne. Yeah, Payne. That's what they're saying. The 5 million. That's crazy, isn't it? I was like, raw, that's imagine that's the most like entertaining fact about the game. Who is it that scored? Kane, I think, in it. All national teams are in the USA. Thank you for that, Brian. I'm not gonna lie, I've been out of touch. I was chatting to Shane yesterday. I'm like, I'm sorry because we haven't spoken a couple of days. You know, I'm just trying to situate shit and do other stuff and hit him the same. You know what I mean? Setting up his new PC. That's amazing. Hopefully I can get there as well one day. You know what I mean? When I got some spare money to my bloody self. But drink your water. Some people might say not out of plastic bottles, but we're poor, you know. Big up to Brian, man. All the legends in the building. I'll try and skip some of the dappings if you don't mind. I heard USA played well versus the Germans. Clutch Havertz again. No, don't take the piss. I'm fed up of this guy because he ain't good. But because he's getting these little fucking goals here and there. There's one point I heard on Shane because I sent a super chat. And if you was in the chat, and sometimes I don't even like to comment because then I get bare and I want to comment back to everyone. But I was washing up. I put in some washing on. You know what I mean? Marty Poppins was in full effect. So I have him on in the background. And he was, at one point before I turned him off, he was saying about Kai Havertz, big game player. Big up Shane for that one, because someone said something about something and then he brought him onto that to think, hold on, you played in all these big games, both the finals, yeah, the Manchester City game up at the Etihad, the biggest games of the season. Arteta's chose Kai. We've lost all of them. I was like, raw. Like, but people don't want to see that. Oh, he's got to go for Germany. Oh, he's clutch, bro. He's bench. That's what he should be, bro. No way should this guy ever be starting over Gyökeres. I don't care what anyone says, but Arteta does. So we'll probably see more of that next season. Really and truly, we should be letting him go now. You had a couple of years, or you won the Prem. There you go. See you later. But that's not going to happen. So when I say Arteta's holding back the club, this is what I'm talking about. If the light's going in and out, I've got my curtain. Not like it's not like hot. It's just stuffy, and I like to open the window, especially after I've slept and that. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So, but yeah, this whole Havertz thing, man, is winding me up, man. He's going to be plaguing us for a couple years yet to come. While this guy's here anyway, I'll be very surprised. Big up to Chills though. Watch Ivan Kuda highlights when you get the time. He's probably coming to the Prem. Do you know what I will? And do you know what I want to do? I remember I was saying this, Fraley, over the summer, man. Is do little things like that. Watch compilations. I don't think I can get copywritten on that. Maybe watch some old games, but I you know, the things that I want to do is like watch games that had happened, like, you know, a couple of weeks ago or the last previous game. But if you try and put that on and then watch it with everyone, it's all types of copyrights. I don't know. We're trying to work out a few things, but compilation, scout watch is something that I've been thinking. Maybe that's something we can get going. So, and we'll do that. We'll do that on the channel, like on the stream. Do you know what I mean? Maybe get a few people up as well. Bosnia, Panama. Yeah, there you go. So I was literally a couple of minutes. I was like, I couldn't remember, but yeah, just I stopped in on a couple of them. And the vibe weren't vibing, so I was like, let me just carry on with what I'm doing. But hopefully that will pick up when the games get proper. This could be the link for Pitch Politics, I believe. World Cup winner, dark horses, Portugal and Colombia, maybe Japan. A few people have said Japan, you know. I'm like, Uruguay still in there, always a dark horse, but I don't know. I was thinking maybe France, but they ain't been looking too good recently. But of course, that will probably change once there's a little bit of flesh on the line. You know what I mean? A little bit of money in the game, sort of thing. Big up to you. Big up to Kwaja. I am going for Brazil to win the World Cup. I mean, they could even be dark horses because they're not what they were, if you know what I mean. You know what I'm trying to say? People kind of think, yeah, they're Brazil, but they ain't this Brazil. Do you know what I mean? So they might count them out. And I said, me and Shane, we got to speak and we got to get this thing together. And yeah, man, World Cup games. But Shane was saying that there's a few that's like 3 in the morning. So we'll be doing obviously the ones that we can do that ain't 3 in the morning. And yeah, join us for that, man. Lethal watch alongs. Big up to Roy Marsh. Been a little bit, my bro. When did Neymar get, sorry, Wanyeri get called up for England? Bro, I was a bit baffled with that as well because I never heard it. Just like with Skelly, I don't think Skelly's there, but I said, oh yeah, of course, that man is gonna get left out. Ethan got shipped out and Skelly barely played, even though he killed it when he did play. It was right at the end. That's why it was hard for me to put him into the team of the season, because Zubimendi played most of it, even though I think he was shit for most of it. He played most of it. So I can't be disingenuous, but yes, but no idea, absolutely none. And you see how Rio Engamo was like looking good, and he's kind of looking like he's advanced because he's playing. Look at Ethan when he was playing regular, 10 goals from the wing. No, none of our wingers got that this season. Do you know what I mean? And even last season, we couldn't get, no one could get above 10 goals, but Ethan got there, not above, but he got to the 10, playing in Saka's role. So how dare you say we got no need of him? Plenty of need of him, especially when Madueke's not been great either. So listen, I was looking at Bert sideways with that. I can't lie. Hopefully they don't get stupid and try and sell these guys, because I'm going to really lose faith in this club, man. I'm not going to lie. I lost a bit of faith in the club when they said they're just going to keep this guy regardless of what happens. I can't lie to you, man. I'm not telling you to feel like I feel. That's why it's me. It's my feelings. I was upset with that big time. If they sell these Halen guys, big up Mali. I saw a video of him talking about he'd loan Ethan Wanyeri out again. Fair play. I'd rather that than sell him, but I'm not loaning him out. Use him. I don't even agree with that. I'll take it if it means we keep him. Use him. And then I saw something mad on X as well. We'll try and get there. I don't know if it's still going to be there. It's an account called Raya. I don't know if it's a fan account. I don't know if it's official. They've got a few followers. And he's putting up a video of Trossard, farewell, my friend, you know, with like the fucking Fast and Furious music. It's been a long day. You get me? People all crying, Trossard. I'm like, get the fuck out, bro. Like, you're old now. You done your thing. You won the Prem. It's a great time to move on. The same for fucking Gabriel James. You name it, bruv. Half of these guys that we want gone. But I'm just saying, I've not seen nothing announced, and you're putting up a post like that. Is this an ITK? Is it? I don't think it's actually Raya. Why would they do that? I don't know. Crazy work though. Big up to Roy. England are gonna go life and death with whoever they play. They are, and they always do, bro. No matter, you know, all the quality in the world, all, you know what I mean. And it just never comes together, man. I'll be surprised. I've been saying that about Arsenal. It came together this year. I mean, how? I don't think we've done anything over, you know, special to get it done. I just think we was the more consistent out of a very bad bunch, like all of the league. Like, I'm going to take it. Hell yeah, I'm going to take it. But let's not be disingenuous. Big up to Andrew, man. All done views, my brother. Hold on. You get me? We can give the man them a little, yeah. Appreciate that if you've shared that out, my people. Really do. I mean, we got up to about 22. We're under it now. So if that continues, it might dictate the length of the show. But that's all. That's all. We appreciate you guys in the building, especially you guys showing man love. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Big up to your shoes and big up to your socks. Yeah. While we're talking about that, I'll get into the comments again in a minute. But while we are fluctuating, that might be the right fucking word. Let's have a little quick look at the headlines. We're gonna do a quick skydive, and I do this all the fucking time. I should have this lined up, really, innit? I'll try and be a bit better for later on. Like, I try to have some structure, but it could all just be mad. Like, it is what it is. I'm the host. I'm just gonna let people crack on, kind of. You know what I mean? I can be a dictator when I need to be as well. Let me show you what I'm looking at. And again, it's Madrid's Got Talent. This is all we ever fucking see. They're the only people doing anything. But then saying that, I think in Turkey, Fenerbahce, they have the same sort of circus. Oh, if you vote for me, I'll get this player and that. But I think it's really feisty, isn't it? Especially because you ain't spoken to none of these players. If you're just bringing people up out of nowhere, could unsettle them. By the end of the day, I don't know, man. People are always going to speculate, and you know, there's nothing you can do to stop them saying that. All I'm saying is, when it comes from, if it comes from journalists or something like that, you could be like, when it comes from an actual club, though. That's why I think it's a bit disrespectful. But anyway, Stop the waffling. Let's have a look at what's going on. Real Madrid president election outcome decided on Sunday. Today, hopefully. Thank fucking it, because this is getting on my nerves. It really is. Tuchel frustrated by freestyling as New Zealand boss says England need to be better. No, bro, they bro, it's what we always get. Fucking dead out, bro. Work to do as Kane goal highlight of poor England. Yeah, it was. I didn't even need to see all of it. I could see 10 minutes and I was decided. Clark Hell's fantastic problems with starting choices. Was that for Scotland? Big them up, man. Scotland thrash Bolivia ahead of the World Cup. Big up to the Scots, man. Each and every time. Look, Havertz stars in Germany victory, for fuck's sake, bro. Was he actually good, though? Or did he just score a goal? Because this is what happens every single time, innit? Winds me up. Winds me up. Wales end season on a low note with defeat in Romania. I said that could be a spicy game. It's not telling me the score here. Maybe there weren't a lot of goals in that. And this is why I've got it on the highlights, guys. And I done this the other day, you know, with Oliver Glasner getting Milan interest. And then I woke up to a comment today. It's Newcastle, not Milan. Like, what did I get wrong? Did Sky get it wrong? Did I say that he signed for AC Milan? I said there's interest. Honestly, anyway, I'll go into this because you're thinking, oh, a youngster. As of course, because we ain't gonna move quick. We ain't gonna move like we're competent, and we still and we got better. I don't know. Maybe I'll be wrong. I hope I am, because what I'm seeing so far, I don't want to hear excuses like, oh, we've already signed someone this season. Like, no, stop it. Get some help. Arsenal make approach to sign PSG defender Emmanuel Mbemba. Some 18-year-old, like, who is this? Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, this is your Arsenal. You know what I mean? This is your Arsenal, everybody. Again, I feel like we're moving slow in the market. Why have we not highlighted who we want? Do you know what I'm trying to say? Because for me personally, I don't know about you, man, but for me personally, coming to the last couple of weeks or the last month or so of the season, that's when you start gearing up. If we win the league, we're getting this, and this, or we're going to try 3 options. You know what I'm saying? So if one says what, then we just move on to the next one. If we don't win the league, then maybe that quality goes down a little bit, but we're going to go for this, and this, and that, and that. These man, like, where's the competence? Where's the planning? Couldn't fucking throw a piss up in a brewery, these man. This is what it seems like. And again, I'm hearing about, what's his name? Fucking, I don't even know, the Leicester kid, 16. This guy, 18. What are we doing? This doesn't fill me with, better start up soon, innit? Marquinhos reveals what he said to Gabriel. We know this already, innit? And then he's trying to say that Gabriel is the best centre-back this year. I'm not mad at that. But if anyone wanted to know who the bloody PSG defender was, there's no one that you think of, like a fucking Mendes or something. It's Emmanuel Mbemba. God knows. Like I said, it's the headlines. It's not the whole story. So don't get scared. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, look, I'm waiting for this one. West Ham joint chair Sullivan steps down, but he's suing people and he's declaring his innocence. So why are you stepping down? You didn't step down when you relegated the club like you should have. You waste, man. I'm telling you, there's going to be something something nuclear. There's going to be a Gorapers or a PDFers, or there's going to be something mad. Human trafficking. You don't just step down and then try and fight. Yeah, personal. You step down over that. Well, you got a secret family no one knew about. I don't. Winger Johanna signs from AEK Stockholm as well. I saw this on X yesterday. I don't know too much about him, but again, you know, he's probably a good player. Let's be honest. Brighton, they ain't got a problem with talent ID. They actually, how can Brighton be so much better at business? Like, they get these young talents in or unknown gems, and they sell them for like fucking 100 M's every time near enough. But there's us, and we're getting Calafiori and Moreno and fucking Sterling. And I'm telling you what, bro, now that we won the league, I don't want these men to be sitting on their ass, but this is what we might get. I ain't going to read the whole thing. Spurs in talks to sign Van Hecke. What they did do, though, is they got Andy Robinson. And as I keep saying, I giggled when I first heard it, but it's making a little bit more sense the more I think about it. And then they went and got Senesi from Bournemouth. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So I'm like, you know what? I'm not saying they're great, but it's not like you're going to get fucking Gallagher and giving him 200k. It's not those kind of signings, innit? So I'm like, okay. I'm not saying they're cooking. I'm just saying it's better. It's better. He has 1 year left on his contract at Brighton and worked under Desert. So yeah, so De Zerbi's trying to set it up. He might even try a mad thing and say, let me fucking loan. There's no way we could sell him or loan him Ethan Nwaneri, but the Arteta would probably be so eager to get rid of Nwaneri, he might even do it. And this is the problem. This guy, he doesn't know how to work with attackers, and he don't know how to use the youth. Unless it's Saka that he runs into the ground. Now he's broken. At 25, Saka is broken. Do you know what I'm saying? The new Isaac, apparently, in Johanna race. Zodak Johanna. I don't know too much about him. Like I said, I'm not going to read the whole thing. We're here for the headlines. Let's see if there's anything else before we hit a paper talk. No, same things we was looking at yesterday. So this one won't even be a long one. There's a paper talk up here, so let's jump into it. Morgan Gibbs-White, Nottingham Forest forward on Arsenal shortlist as alternative to Morgan Rogers. What the fuck? It's like who's I don't know, man. I feel like they just use our name for everything, bro. Morgan Gibbs-White. If we don't get Rogers, Morgan Gibbs-White. This is what I'm trying to say. You understand what I'm saying? So, like, even though there'd be mention of Mbappe, Vinicius, whoever, Morgan Gibbs-White. That's the kind of shit we're going to end up with. Anyway, Sunday's top stories. Tottenham are still interested in Slovenia. Fucking hell, like, you either do something or not, innit? This is getting on my nerves with that one. Who will push for a move to North London club. Arsenal are plotting move for exciting Paris Saint-Germain defense. Shut up, he's 18, rev. Leeds and Ipswich are in a competition to sign goalkeeper Nick Pope. Morgan Gibbs-White is on Arsenal short. I mean, who makes this shit up, bro? Morgan Gibbs-White, who is about to go to Spurs, bro. Like, we don't need to be going for Gibbs-White. I'm not saying he's shit, but if we don't get Rodgers, it's not Morgan Gibbs-White, is it? It should be Wharton, fucking Elliot Anderson if Man City don't get... You know what I'm trying to say? Even at Onan. What do you mean Morgan Gibbs-White? What, to play on the left as a forward? Like, what the fuck? Tottenham is still interested in Savio. We know this. Erling Haaland will be playing for Real Madrid in 3 years. Okay. Arsenal are plotting. It's just the same shit. Nick Pope, Liverpool forward Chiesa said he needs to play more. And I saw something yesterday, actually. Yeah, look, Jose Mourinho wants to sign Bernardo Silva at Real Madrid. Like, and the joke is, right, I don't know what's going on in world football, because I saw something yesterday talking about, and Bernardo's like, I'm going to sort my shit out after the World Cup or whatever, but Barca might be an option. Bernardo Silva, Real Madrid and Barca, at this age. Like, this guy's not that good. I don't know what's going on. But he's got options, bruv. He has got options. Real Madrid will launch an audacious bid for Elise if, you know what I'm trying to say, unsettling the player and all that. Unsettling the player. I think it's cheeky, I can't lie. Jurgen Klopp only has eyes on the Germany job and has no ambition to take over Real. You see how everyone has to come out and say these things now because of what Real's done? It's a bit of a joke, isn't it? It's not too much else going on. Frank's not coming back to the world of football just yet. You know what I mean? So we'll stop sharing that. What we will do, gang, is have a quick little look on X, and then I'll jump back into your comments. So stick with me. And if you don't, then please hit the like on the way out. I don't really want to hear about likes if they're not on 40. You know what I mean? Show a little bit of love. Yeah? Please. Let's have a bit of a dive into X then. Oh, my days. First things first. This fucking... Who is he now? Does he do it? Does he do anything but come onto these shows now? Because I swear to you, you're just a bona fide YouTuber now, bro. Yeah? Do you have any other platform? It's TalkSport, but yes, on YouTube. What they do on YouTube, does that actually go out on radio? Because it's been a long time since I've listened to any radio, guys. It's been a long time. You know what I'm saying? But this guy, do you know what he reminds me of? He's like the male version of Katie Hopkins, bro. Is that her name? That fucking walking toe that just says bare things to be controversial. This is what this guy says. Like, you've got no relevance in life anymore. Unless you're still working, unless you're still... Are you a chairman? Are you involved in a club? What are you doing? You're just a bona fide YouTuber now. All right. And you had chat for troops. Let's listen to what he's saying anyway.
Not an elite football club. What you were elite cheats. Roman Abramovich has just
You see what I'm trying to say about this guy?
ultimately in the last 24 hours.
You see what I'm trying to say about this guy? He's like he's just, you know, look at him. Look at him. Like, if he didn't have money, how would this guy ever get his willy wet? I don't understand it, bro. Do you know what I'm trying to say? But you're just a serial chatter, bruv. You're just a YouTuber now. Unless, like I said, someone let me know. Is he still a chairman? Has he still got any involvement in any club? Does he have his own company outside the foot? Like, what do you do now, Simon Jordan? Anyway.
Not an elite football club. What you were elite cheats. Roman Abramovich has just ultimately, in the last 24 hours, shown the football club to have cheated their way into winning tournaments and ultimately brought the club into disrepute by the nature of the fact that they broke the system. An owner whose motivations for owning the football club were his own and spent lots of money to buy you a football club, to manufacture it into a better football club, and cheated whilst doing it. He navigated the system. He created an outcome that's now been seeded in bringing the club and its achievements into disrepute. If you want to talk about asterisks, which I don't like, you now have to asterisk Chelsea because it's been proven beyond doubt that Chelsea cheated to achieve outcomes. You're not an elite football club. What you were elite cheats.
This walking male version of Katie Hopkins. But is there any truth in what he's saying? Brian, you know what I mean? We're not saying it's nothing to do with you, but obviously if you're still in the building, Chelsea, I don't know, do Chelsea fans care? It's like what everyone's saying about City, 115. They've done 4-peats and all sorts, bro, trebles, and do their fans care? They probably care that they're not winning as much. Now, what are you saying? That they fucking won more than we did? All right, they're 2 smaller trophies, but yeah. That's what I'm trying to say, man. Football's just hyperbolic and reactionary nowadays. That's why I feel what I feel. If I get new information that can change my mind, then my mind will change. But so far, in terms of like the Arteta thing, and you won the league now, you still want him gone. Yes, I still don't believe in him. And what? Simon Jordan, though, man, running up his matter face, because Lee Dixon and Matterface were trending. Ego Thiago's trending. Let me just quickly check this. We're here for some news. We're here for some headlines. It's all, what, they're just talking about how he played or whatever. I thought there was maybe some transfer stuff going on. Where was the Lee Dixon thing? Maybe it's not any news anymore, innit? Everyone was just cussing him out for being and Matterface for dead commentators. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Absolutely dead commentators. Hold on, why is it not going? What's going on? Rio Engamoa, Bayern Munich and Liverpool. You know what I mean? Let's just go to what's his face. Let's just try and get this out the way so I can jump into you guys' comments. She's got this pinned the whole time, bruv. Take it off now. Initial agreement on personal terms between Juventus and Alexander Sorlof's camp. Wow. He's kind of, I don't know, like the way he plays he feels not like Gyökeres, but not too different. I feel like he's good enough to be a starter somewhere, though. You know what I mean? Juventus, that might be a good move for Sorloth. That's interesting. You know, look at Juventus. Did they win anything last year? Like, we've won the Premier League, and I'm just hearing youngsters. Endrick Ancelotti also started calling me Bobby rather than Endrick. Hey, Ancelotti's a bad man. He's actually who I want. He's who I want. Yes, Enrique, but he's gonna try and win 3 fucking back-to-back Champions Leagues. You know why I want Ancelotti? Because he knows about the joy of the game, bro. He ain't coming with all this, do that. He's coming and saying, play football. Oh, you're professional foot. You know how to play football. Play football. You understand? I wanted Carlo after Everton. I mean, look at internet Everton. So fucking what? Anyway, it's easy to work with this Brazil squad. We have top players, leaders, but especially all these guys are fantastic guys. Fuck's sake, bro. You like in Brazil, fucking offer him Arsenal. Fenerbahce president elections candidate Sakan Safi also announces Hakan Kananoglu among potential signings. Luis Suarez married Mason Greenwood. So here we go again. Do you know what I mean? It's like the mini Madrid. It's only these mans doing things and we're just doing youngsters. Obviously, some friendly stuff. Yeah. Wesley, shame to lose Wesley. Can't wait for the test now. We have to wait for the test now. Someone else missed out. They got sent home as well. I think it was a German. I don't even know. I can't remember. Lautaro Martinez. I prepared myself very well mentally more than anything for this World Cup. Yeah. Lionel Scaloni confirms Nico Paz is available and there's no concern regarding Julian Alvarez. They won't have any problems. They are fine. They're talking about Argentina, obviously. Endrick and Carlo. Yeah, and this is what we were saying, man. Andy Robertson and Marcos Senesi, bruv. Yeah, joins on a 4-year deal. So here goes Spurs. I'm not saying these are fucking great signings. I'm just saying they're a bit more competent than what I think we haven't done anything yet. You're talking about Rodgers. You're talking about whoever, Vinicius, Mbappe. Watch. We'll get fucking Morgan Gibbs White and I don't even know, bruv. Fucking Garnacho or something, bruv. You know what I mean? Just someone that's no one thought of. And we're like, no, you're wasting money again. Do you know what I mean? But there you have it, guys. Spurs have got a few more signings. Alberto Aquilani, new Sassuolo head coach. Here we go. This is what I saw. Bernardo Silva. Barcelona is one of the options, but I've not made any final. Who is this guy? Look at him. Fucking Bruno Fernandes is like older, smaller brother or something. I don't know, bro. In the end, I'm going to try and find a team where they want me, where I feel they really love me. Like, what? That is very important. And the day I make my decision, they will know. Barcelona, Real Madrid. Like, what? Bernardo Silva, you know? I was like, I had to have a bit of respect for it, but yeah. And we've got the same news. Senesi, so here we go. Why ain't Spurs waiting about? Didier Deschamps, Olise will know very well whether he wants to stay at Munich. Yeah, of course, or needs a change of scenery. There's no right or wrong choice, of course. But the thing is do you even want to have this type of heat on you right now when you're just trying to build up for a World Cup? Do you know what I'm trying to say? Have all this other stuff going on. Real Madrid don't care about the World Cup. They care about their presidential elections. Do you know what I mean? So I just, for me, I don't know. It's not like it's the end of the world, but it's a bit disrespectful for me personally. Look at this fucking talking Domio puppet. Here we go. Anthony Marshall and Rayados have agreed contract termination. Jesus. Leaves Mexican side as a free agent. Where's he? This guy's probably going to end up in like fucking Kazakhstan or something, bro. Like, what? Anthony Marshall. And there's Zaduk Johanna. We covered that earlier. But here he is holding up the shirt. Nico Paz to stay 1 more year at Como. What do you guys think of Paz? I think he's decent. Olympic Marseille initial request to sell Mason Greenwood this summer. 50 million euros. Are they on spice or what? What is Barca missing to win the Champions League? This is Pep. The Champions League is a competition that destroys projects. And I hope that's not the case at Barca. We must not think that just because you don't win it, everything that has been built is no good. The league is the competition that gives you consistency and continuity, blah, 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 blah. What's going to happen with Pep now? See, really, if Pep was a real bad man, he'll go to a decent side, but not one that's chock full of money, and see if he can really do it out the mud. Do you know what I'm trying to say? That, yeah. Otherwise, he's a very great coach, of course, but he's a checkbook coach, but he's done it. Look at Arteta. 1.3 billion, 1 Premier League. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Pep won like what? I don't even know how many like he won when he was there. Double figures, mad. You know what I mean? Yeah, this is who it was. Scaloni, actually. Leonardo, yeah, Argentina, I believe. Injury in training, out of the World Cup. That's what I saw. Again, goalkeeper, people we don't know. Braga, who gives a rocks. And yeah, they've now completed their deal for Edison. So we're just covering the same old stuff at the minute. So let's just come off that for now. Jump into you guys' comments. Appreciate the people that stuck around. Endrick announced himself on the world stage. I will be supporting Ghana, where I come from, but I reckon Brazil will win the World Cup this summer. Yeah, no problem, man. No problem. And that's what you should do, bro. You know, is what it is. Big up to Epic Tales. This is why we must keep Havertz. Oh, my God. Goal and assist. Man of the match performance. Was he the man of the match though? Or is that what you're saying, Epic tells? Was he the man of the match? Bro, sell him, bruv. There's no way, bruv. There's no way. I told you we're going to get all of this now. Arteta was right. I don't believe he was. 285k a week for Kai Havertz. Like, if he's so good, maybe we can get some money from him then. For me, I'd sell him. But obviously, Epic's got his own opinion. Big up to Static. Big up. Brenny's in the building. Afternoon views. Big up the world-class chat. We are in here, man. We're in here, bro. Big up Brenny. Make sure we're all subbing to each other. Sub to Brenny as well. Definitely hit the likes. Don't tell me unless we're on 40. We ain't even had 30 people, so I don't know how it's going to happen, but somehow it might happen. Havertz sell 29 mil, bro. Someone offer me 29 for Havertz right now, bro. I'd find a bottle big enough, like just stuff him in the bottle and just throw it into the Thames, bro. Take him. Take him. That's me, though. That's me. People try and give this guy. I just don't see it. I just don't. I don't blame him, though. It's not like, say, I'm going to play, and Arteta's like, sorry, Kai. Like, Arteta loves the guy. So you have to look at him. Like, why is he starting our big games? He's a big game player. 4 big games he started. We lost all of them. Mad, innit? What system do Germany play? Fuck knows, bro. I haven't watched them in donkeys. You will probably see at the World Cup, you know, this is probably going to be the most international football I've watched since watching Ireland trying to qualify in a long time. Andrew, I'm tipping Brazil. Big up. Everyone sub to Brenny. Appreciate that, Static. You know what I mean? Press the links. The system. You know what I mean? Havertz has to go. Yeah, Brazil looked okay. Fair play. Havertz def has to go. Did anyone see him yesterday, though? Because Epic's coming in like it was a really, you know what I mean? A man of the match performance. I don't know. Who would you replace Havertz with? Bro, anybody, bro. Anybody, bro. A half-decent striker. A striker. Krupi would be better than him. Fucking Sorloth would be better than him. I'd fucking go and get Ivan Toney. Like Osherman. This is the level we're at. Why are we amplifying the guys that couldn't win it for years? They won it this year. Doesn't mean that they're world-class players, all of them, or they're not shit. It's law of averages. I don't think we've done anything special or blew away the league this year. Whatever. Broken clocks right twice a day. You have enough attempts at it. You spent 1.3. You better have won it. You've got across the line. Think about how we got across the line, though, this year as well. Everyone. We won the league and we weren't playing because we were relying on other teams to do what we couldn't do. So we need to stop trying to have Havertz and Odegaard like they're the standard and Gyökeres and Eze is below them. No, they're above them. We have to stop pretending that they're not. But while the manager's treating them that way, why would any big player want to come in? Unless you're going to come straight in on the left, what other position? And that's because of Arteta. And then we get stuck with these players. He didn't deserve the money that he got paid, and he didn't deserve 65 million. But that's what we did. I can't blame him. So, bro, anybody, bro. I swear to God, even if you sold him and told me Moreno's going to be the backup striker, fine. Just get that wage out of here, bro, to free up some more space for quality players that can actually earn their money. For me, obviously, we're not all the same. I hear it, but I'm sorry, no one's going to convince me Odegaard and Havertz over Eze. It's ridiculous, bro. It's absolutely ridiculous. Instagram for Static. Make sure that you're all showing him love. Big up. Henry Talks BS uploading. What's new, bro? Is the sky blue? Does a bear shit in the woods? You know, grifters. That's why. I'm just gonna do. I'm just gonna do what I'm doing, bro. We're not gonna lie and say, "Oh, we believe all the rumors," but I'll report the rumors. I'll start making fucking videos about United and Chelsea and everyone else because they're all doing it on my club. You know what I'm trying to say? So fuck it. That's where we're at. Next season is what it is, bro. Is what it is. The grifters will grift. Touchline, Osherman, Tony, Krupi. I'd fucking take Saul off. He'd be better to come in than Havertz. Like, honestly. I hate it when people even say, I don't even think Touchline's being funny though. Like, well, who would you get if it's not Mikel Arteta? I don't think he's being funny like that. Maybe it's just asking naturally. But that's the kind of stance you know what I mean? Like, like there's nobody out there. Bearing him, and I'm not saying, because I'm using the Arteta analogy, because Havertz, I don't know. Is it as bad as that? I don't know. You can't say that Havertz came with no experience. He'd won the Champions League. We should have got so much more out of Havertz, in my humble opinion. Anyway, when people say who's out there, anyone, bro. Anyone that's a competent player. For me, personally. Looking forward to next season with a manager that makes players better instead of worse. Words rise. It's going to be interesting to see Slot's next job as well, to see how he does. But as I've been saying, Chills, on this channel, I don't think that's a bad move for Liverpool. I actually rate Iraola. It's not like I'd say, oh, go and get him for Arsenal right now. But if you told me we're going to have him instead of Arteta, I'd feel a bit more confident about things. I'd be more confident that we'd actually see some proper football, not whatever this football, rugby, American football hybrid is. I don't know what this is. Jam boy, my brother, hope you're well today, man. Big up to you. Big up to you, man. What are we, Sunday? Yeah, in a couple of days, or maybe after the 10th, I'm gonna try and get some more people on and kind of have an end of season natter. So I'll be in touch with a few people. We'll just do a couple at a time or something. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, man. Gonna get that going at some point. Big up Jam. Yep, bro. Slot took us to the grave, bro. I hear it. But obviously the first year it was all good. So I really just want to know what's gone on. Like, really, like, what has happened? That's what I'm saying. It'll be interesting to see what Slot does somewhere else. Apparently he turned down Fulham. For me, I think it's probably because he ain't even got a property, but then he could have bought one. And the fact that his family was still over in the Netherlands, I don't know, man. It's just weird to me. But of course, if it ain't working, you got to move on. And your club has some standards. Our club, oh, it didn't work. Try again. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, we adopt him and that. Like, it's mad. There's Jamboy's link. Show him some love, please. Benji, hey, legend, hope you're well. If you get a chance, check out my Instagram. I hear it. Please, just everyone support everyone, please. You know what I mean? I can already see my internet's looking a bit dodgy and I'm pissed off. We'll get through today. And then if it don't get any better or whatever, I don't know, we're gonna have to go down to where the internet is better. But yes, everyone support everyone, please. Epic tells I can't replace Havertz, he's better than Gyökeres. We don't agree on that in the slightest, but big up to you. 100, big up to you, Chills. DG's in the building, big up Views. Do you think Arsenal will sign the striker? I think we need to. Not because I don't rate Gyökeres, but we need a different option. What does Havertz breakdancing? That's what we get from Havertz. You can header from a corner. Great. 285k a week for that. You're telling me we can't get better. But then some people think he's better than Gyökeres. So the club's not going to be pressured to do anything when we've got so many people that are just blind faith, loving anything that we do. Or just because the manager says it, oh, the manager likes Havertz. Arsenal fans are now like, yeah, let's sell Wanyeri and Miles. Pure profit. Yeah, I'm looking at you, man, like you're not Arsenal fans. You're Arteta fans. How can you honestly look at Gyökeres and say Havertz is better? Or, bro, it's crazy to me. But there you go. Everyone's entitled to their opinion, but I definitely don't agree with it. That's my opinion. I think it's clear to see. You know, but people are still gonna, because Arteta's favorite, you know what I mean? Big up to Sam. Hope you're good. Hope to see you guys at 9 p.m. as well. Yeah, Ginger J, Man United fan, Big Dog, Arsenal, Errol, Liverpool, and of course Deji Dej, Spuds. And he's probably gonna have all types of chess tonight. You know what I'm trying to say? All types of chess tonight. Again, my bro, big up. He's a replacement, so if someone gets injured, I think he can come in. There you go. 100%. Big up. Rio cooked yesterday. He's looking better and better. But he's actually getting faith and but even Slot was giving him time. Iraola will use him though. I think he'll use him. I'm surprised that Senesi never went to you guys. You know what I'm saying? I'm surprised, but is what it is, isn't it? At the end of the day, maybe Senesi couldn't guarantee that he'd play at Liverpool, where he's probably going to play at Spurs. What do you think of Osherman static? DG saying Rice 6, Eze 10, Rogers 10 would be amazing, but I don't know if it's going to happen, man. This is what Arsenal do. You know, they put all the nice things in front of you, like, yeah, and then you end up with a mad thing. You know what I mean? Gyökeres and Eze has been the only buck to that trend. And look how hard it was to kind of get those over the line. Eze maybe not so much, but we was taking so long to go and get him. He nearly went somewhere else because you're already trying to find ways to get rid of Ethan. I've got no faith that, I don't know, that Arteta and his team are using the resources that's there and being provided, and you're not using it competently. You know what I mean? We spent 10 million last year on a player that we barely saw. Where's the competence in that? You know? Big up to DG though. Big up. I was trying to skip some of the dappings. I hope you guys don't mind. DG Rice, MLS, Eze, yeah, cooks as well. Absolutely cooks as well. Big up Static, will do, bro. Appreciate that. That formation too is fire. Saka, Osherman, Krupi. I mean, just shared your stream. Big up to AJ. I appreciate you, my guy.
Amazing.
You know what I mean? You and Kwaja. Obviously, Vidges seem to be upset. We don't see him nowadays. Hope he's good. If we sign Rodgers, he must play central, yeah. And the thing is, he probably won't. We'll sign Rodgers, and then it'll be like Moreno getting in front of him, and Rodgers, you know, shunted out to the left. This is the shit that Arteta does. Eze, like, oh, we can't get rid of Odegaard, and that kind of sentiment is what holds us back. The worst captain in football history. Now, I might be wrong. It's a bit of a big statement, but I'm saying it. Like, someone proved me wrong, innit? Someone proved me wrong. Big up, big up, big up. AJ, there's links as well for Jamboy. Love that. Ethan ain't nothing special, man. But you saying, bro, I know what it is. I know what it is. Was you saying Ethan ain't that special last year? I bet you weren't. I bet you weren't. I can't prove it, but you know what I mean? I bet you weren't. Because when we needed players and we're saying, go and buy some players, as we got Skelly, we got Ethan, we've saved ourselves 100 million. Blah, 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 blah. That was all last season, wasn't it? And now it don't matter if we sell them. Hey, Len, they're nothing special, man. What? Arteta's turning our fans into him. Oh, we got a new toy. Oh, a candy. Oh, a candy. Oh. Are you going to say that about Dalman next year? Dalman ain't that special, man. Every single time, bro. And he gets a new toy, and then the fans act like this. Big yourself up, but I don't agree, bro, in the slightest. And I have to, like, what are you going to tell me? Dalman's nothing special as well? What on earth are you talking about? Ethan's nothing special, but he was younger last year and got 10 goals off the wing. None of our wingers got that this year. None of them. Only one striker scored more than that, but Ethan's... I'm trying, man. I'm big up Epic, man. Trying to practice a bit of patience here. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Yeah, when you're saying things like that, I'm not gonna ban you, but I'm thinking about putting you on that naughty step, bro. Like, go and watch some compilation. Go and watch what he done last year, bro. How about you do that? Jesus Christ. I heard Mikel wanted to keep Ethan. Who knows? Well, he don't act like he wants to keep him, does he? Fishing him out. We could have done with him this year. No, we couldn't, because we won the... Well, we might have won more. We might have won it earlier. We could have done with him, bro. Like, no, you can't argue with me. He done better than any of our wingers. Last season, there was no reason to just say, fuck off. Just like there was no reason to keep Skelly on the bench all this time when we're telling you there's a midfielder right there. And oh, who was right in the end? Oh. And it's not about that. It's about Arsenal just being competent and being better. But we got too much of this sentiment, empaths, like, you know, we're going to adopt everyone. Like, Havertz is better than you're like, what? Oh, it's better than Noni for us. Do you know what I'm trying to say? He's better than Saka. Like, obviously, Saka's Saka, innit? But because he can't give us what he used to give us, That's the only reason Noni Madueke got so much play. Going past the player and then running off the pitch or kicking it into Rose. If we had Ethan, fucking hell. Or if Arteta weren't such a chief, he would have played Dalman a few more times. We've had the options. Play some of them on the left. They've all got left feet. This guy, he's a genius though. Fucking hell, bruv. Alvarez just rejected us. Did he? Did he now? All right, let's go to the top of the Here We Go, Meister. Where did you see that, bro? Where did you see that? Then I've been hearing people say Alvarez ain't even that special. He was back up to Haaland. Like, so fucking what? He could come and be the main guy at Arsenal, though, innit? Pierre Orsilio, we want to keep Kalanoglu. He's under contract. Okay. There's news about Curtis Jones. Inter director, it's no secret we're following Curtis Jones. Okay. That might be a good move for him. Sorloff news. Yeah, where? Let me come back to the comments. Where did you see that, bro? Let me know. Bro, do you know what I'm trying to say? Hold on. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. What's man talking about? Bro. Ethan ain't nothing special. Havertz is better than Gyökeres. Boy. I feel like I need to go to Specsavers. Like, are my eyes working? Is it me? I can't believe man just said that. Can you believe that, guys? I can't believe, bro. I can't believe man just said that. That is bonkers. Big up to Kwame every time. Dappins. We'll try and skip some of those. Doesn't want to live in London. He's a pussy as well, then, isn't it? But obviously, you know, he's Latin. He might want to stay. Yeah, fine. But it don't matter. All right. Alvarez, now Osherman. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, oh, he don't. All right. Now Tony. That's 3 targets. Give me 5 minutes. We'll probably come up with some more. Like, move on quickly before everyone else gets them. It's fucking madness, guys. Fucking Ollie Watkins is better than Havertz. Like, what are we doing, bruv? Even him at his age are taking for a couple seasons over Havertz right now. But big up though, Frey. Where did you hear this though, bro? I'd just like to rubber stamp it with my own eyes, but I appreciate that. Big up to Frey. Big up every time. Ethan, bro, can you believe? It's like these man saying Odegaard's better than fucking Eze. It's like, my God, bro. This is what's holding our club back. But it ain't because we won the Premier League. If we had competence a couple of years ago, we probably would have won it sooner. Probably would have won more in that time. But everyone just lets Arteta run around like the greased up, don't catch me if you can. Like, you know what I'm saying? When, bro, that's discouraging him. Alvarez didn't like living in England anyway, bro. Fair play. But where is this news coming out? Is it on Sky? Let me quickly have a refresh. You know what I mean? Because we did the headlines. I mean, no, obviously things break at different times, innit? So let me just quick refresh and see if there's any news. I'm not seeing anything new there. They normally do that transfer bollocks. Didn't see anything on X either. Maybe if I type his name in. You know what I mean? See what the news is. No problem. 7 players he wants Arsenal to sign in order to enable them to win the Champions League next season. Alvarez, Rodgers, Leao, Kvaratskhelia. This is how I know these men are crackheads. Why do we always do this, bro? Man was calling for Kvaratskhelia like before he even left Napoli. This is what I'm trying to say, bro. We're just people at home. These men get millions. I know you can't see what I'm looking at. I'm not even going to put it on the screen because it's just winding me up. I was just looking for news for Alvarez, just to kind of rubber stamp what Fraley was saying. Let me big up Jamboy. I see that you share Andrew Macari, Storm Still. You know what? Furthermore, I am going to show you what I'm looking at because we have to show you what real love looks like, people. You know what I mean? Huh? My brothers. You know what I'm saying? My Akes. This is what real love looks like. You know what I'm saying? Look, Storm, Andrew, Jamboy. sharing the blows beat. Hendo yesterday. Yeah? Jamboy again. You see what I'm saying? That's what love looks like right there. Enrique Riquelme. Let me just go on to him quickly. Why many Madridistas don't know who Anas Lagari what? I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Want to see if there was any transfer stuff. So I'm not really seeing. Yeah, let me know where you found that, Fraley, please, if you don't mind. We get into the comments because you're probably telling me and I'm not even in there. Dappins, Sell White, Trissard, Jesus, Havertz, Dookie. Yeah, all of them. As I keep saying, Andrew, who's gonna buy him? But I'd definitely be on all of that. Madueke, oh yeah, you know, it didn't quite work out, but he's a Premier League winner. You know, didn't you see what he was doing? Try and get rid of him while you can, bro. Trossard as well, you're old now, mate. And let's not have it right like he was banging the whole season. He was good at the start and good at the end. By the way, Martinelli was good at the start and then that was it. Good in the Champions League. Like both of these guys can go. I don't want to see sentiment. We won the league. Don't you want that feeling again? Don't you want to win the big years? Are you not tired of hearing people banter us? Do you know what I'm saying? We're not going to move to that next level with these Donnies as the main guys. I don't even want them as backup. Big up to Andrew. You didn't like the weather. Fair play, man. Fair. Some of them don't. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, it is what it is. I'm hearing Calafiori wants to go back to Italy. See ya. Like, ain't no sentimentality here because he's missed the glass anyway. You'd be doing us a favor. Dappins every time. Big up. Hey, legend. Big up. I would sell Ethan, not good enough. All right, one more, bro. And yeah, we're going to have to think about what you're saying here, bro. You'd sell him, not good enough. So who would you get then? Who would you keep? Martinelli and Trossard over Ethan Wanyeri. They play on the other side. Well, there's no reason why they have to. You know, we're talking about the wingers in the club. Because if Saka's not fit, and Arteta don't feel Madueke, he's rolling with Trossard or Martinelli or Ethan if he was at the club, probably lost because Arteta's a pagan. I don't know. I feel like you need to just go onto Google. Yeah. You need to go onto Google, my guy, and just watch Ethan's goals last season. Not like in his whole life, just last season. You're not banned. But you do have to go into the naughty step for a little bit because I can't even just let that pass, bro. I can't. What are you on? Like, if you're selling some, I'll have a queue. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, what are you talking about? Even if you don't get Alvarez, you will sign ballers anyway. You must. Who, though? Like I keep saying, we get linked with names like Alvarez, like, Mbappe's got all these. Why? Because people they need content in it. This is what they do all the time. So I expect it from journalists and media and things like that. But when you see it, like even the club probably put out these little stories and like, yeah, we must. Let's see if we do though, because that's the pattern, Sam. We always talk about the prom queen and we end up with the troll. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, or the meaty one. It's mad. Andrew, I want Odegaard, Havertz, Martinelli, Jesus, all must go. Also Moreno and White. Facts. I like White, but you're not fit enough. So you can't even deputize. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Go, bro. And that's another person that Arteta wrecked. Oh, he wanted to play. As I keep saying, that's a manipulation, bro. You're the boss. You keep talking about the love and the time we've been together. You don't love these guys. You know what I mean? Real housewives of real. Tell them again, chill. Tell them again, chills. Do you know what I'm trying to say? It's like, you know, Madrid's next top model or something. It's just a fun fair circus, you know. Epic, Kai Odegaard, Gabriel Martinelli, Trossard, Gabriel Jesus, Noni, Zubimendi, all should go before Ethan. Facts. Every one of them. Every one of them. He's not all that. Go and ask the rest of the Premier League clubs if they wouldn't take Ethan Wanyeri if they could get him. Jesus Christ. So Chills, you good? Love that. Some dappins. He's not worse than that, bro. It's, like I said, everyone's got different eyes, man, but that's crazy. That is a wild take. Yep. Get the sold. Get them sold, yeah. They all need to go. They do 2-1 Romania. Okay, against Wales, yeah. Appreciate that, Fraley. Shit game. It looked like most of them was yesterday. If there was a sick game, someone tell me. I'll go and watch the highlights. But from what I saw yesterday, it was pants. Ethan, bro. And if De Zerbi was still at Marseille, I guarantee Ethan would have done more in that time as well. It really does matter about managers and who they like, and then it really affects your team, especially if we're, you know, not promoting and using the ballers for the teachers' pets. Victor Gyökeres put up 26 GNA, bro. Like, I don't even know what Kai has, what, like 3 or 4? I didn't, bro. It's crazy that people come out with these things, but big him up, man. Like I said, he's not banned, he's welcome back. But think about what you're saying. Just go and watch Ethan's goals last year. Like, Jesus Christ. Big up to Sam. Big up, brother. Love the dap-ins. Kai has never done that in his entire career. Oh, but he's a big game player. That's why we had 4 big games and we lost all of them that he started. Ethan better than Madawita without any question, bro. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, what? AJ, what do you think of Osherman? Yeah, big up. Chills, Dappins, Jamboy, Dappins, my brother. Kwame, I would buy Osherman in a heartbeat. Facts. Views, we aren't sitting. It doesn't look like we are at the moment. I mean, things could change, but I don't like how we just plod into windows. Like, just be on it. If it's someone that Arteta really wants, oh, now you've just given a list. Morgan Rogers, why? To play on the left? Is this guy on spice, bro? Make it make sense. It's only, I hear what you're saying, bro, but I'm not on this only June thing, because that's what our club's on. All the you man have signed someone already. They can't tell us about Hincapié because he was here already. We bought him. That's not our first signing, bro. You man have got Edison already. Liverpool got Frimpong before the league was over, big man. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? And everything Liverpool did in that window, no one was knocking it. They were just hoping it failed, and it did. And then people try and knock them about it now. But no one was knocking them about it at the time. They were blowing up people out the water, transferred. That's what you should be doing. Now, of course, it can all fail like it did. But that's a possibility. It's not the likelihood. If Liverpool went and spent that again this summer, the likelihood of them flopping again, I don't think is there. Or very, very small. So for me, and because as well, Sam, I wanted my players on the plane before we step out for any pre-season. Obviously, it's World Cup. It's going to be a bit mad again this year. So I want early stuff. Knowing Arsenal, we're going to go all the way, just dragging it. It's going to be mad again, man. And I'm just tired of going into windows like that, my bro. You know what I mean? Osherman fan, but you know Arteta. Yeah. Ethan Wanyeri got a winner's medal. Yeah, he did. Another champion in the team this season, just finished, and that's after Arteta treated him horribly. He's a Premier League winner. Norgard's a Premier League winner. Barely played, like, didn't even play 2 games. Like, in the minutes that he had, does it even equate to 2 games? I don't think it does. But it's 5 appearances. Man saying he's not all that. Bro, guaranteed, if he was allowed to be here and play this season, he would have contributed to our success. You know? Big up to Chills. Moreno better than all of them, not gonna lie, bro. Now I think you're trolling. Yeah, are you trying to wind me up, or yeah? Do we need to go and do some lines on the chalkboard like Bart Simpson? I don't know, bro. I don't know. Yeah. No way. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Bayern pushing for Morgan Rogers. Because we're just dilly-dallying. If we want him, put the fucking money down. Go and get him. Stop being scared to spend. Stop trying to get a deal like dilly-dallying. This is your list. We just won the league. We just lost the Champions League final. Are you not pissed off about that? Yeah, we do need players to take us to that next level again. So go and get them. Hate this waiting around, bro. Gossip. Okay. Rogers. Let's be honest, transfer window won't heat up until after the World Cup. It's funny that, because certain things that, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's mainly Madrid because they've got their whole little circus going on. But like I said, Spurs have got 2 players in already. United's already got Edison. You know, why are the other clubs like acting like they got bare time to sleep in? For me, I'm just not. I'm gonna have to. There's nothing I can do to speed it up. But it's just not one of those, oh yeah, I'll just wait. I could just never be right with that, Sam, because that's just not what I'm like. But I hear you though. Moreno isn't good enough. I mean, like I said, false 9 maybe. I think he's good in front of goal, but he ain't strong enough. He's not good in midfield. Absolutely not. So again, we paid money. He's probably on big wages and we barely got much use for you. And we've got too many players like that. It's what people don't realize. They want to tell you about what Arteta's done, but you're not looking at the wage bill. You're not looking at the injury-prone dead bodies we've got on our hands that we can't shift. And for us to make money or to even, you know, we might have to sell to buy. And we're talking about our hey lenders. And because Arteta said it's cool, we've got Arsenal fans going along with it. Jesus Christ. Big up. United 2, Fraley. Sam, with a World Cup, all clubs should be using this last week to, yeah, that's what I would do. And then you've got certain players, oh, I'll sort it out after the World Cup. Like, yeah. It's mad. That's why you need to have at least like 3 options for every position that you want. And if one says no, move on. You see, like City, they wanted worse. He said no, they moved on. Turkey, less money and not too much difference. Do you know what I'm trying to say? That might be different next year. I'm just saying. So I think it's just how you look at things, innit, really, and what you're like as a person. I like to get things done. I like to try and be, and I'm not the most organized person, but when I do something, you know what I mean? Like, I don't like waiting about. I like to get the work done. Do you know what I mean? So for me, I want them on the plane before pre-season, but the World Cup's going on as well. Havertz won all that and still ain't that guy. Bro, that's what I'm trying to say. He ain't. I'm sorry. Like, you might get a goal here and there, but Gyökeres is the mainstay, bro. There shouldn't be no one taking his spot, but this is Mikel Arteta for you, innit? How do you think Gyökeres feels as well? So, you know, he's out here playing most of the time, scoring goals. The team don't play for him. The manager don't feel him, hooks him off any minute he gets. And at the end of the day, he's occupying defenders. He's doing way much more work than Havertz, in my opinion. And then the biggest games, he's been banging for us, like kind of going against all the shit that he's dealing with. And in the biggest games of the season, you bench him. This guy's a crackhead, bro. I'm sorry, man. And that's the reason. He's won this year, so now he's going to be justified. But a broken clock is right twice a day, bro. Can he go on and win playing like this? I very much doubt it. And that's what you need to now prove. I'm not a hypocrite. I said if you win something big, you stay. Or get me the FA Cup and the Carabao. So he stays. But do I believe in him? No. Do I believe in the football? No. Do I believe in his talent ID? Hell no. So I need to be shown something different. So now I'm looking at you, Burr. He's got bad talent ID, but you're here now, big man. You're not meant to be co-signing Madueke and Kepa and Norga. Like, oh, don't get me started, guys. Honestly, Wanyeri's more. It's not even for me. It's not even a conversation. But big up to Epic. He might come back. I've not banned him. I just gave him a timeout. Please go and watch Ethan Wanyeri last season, innit? Please. Chill. City and Arsenal too. Who cares what he's done for Arsenal? Are the same as Ethan Wanyeri. They both won the league. Great news for West Ham fans, yeah, about Sullivan. Absolutely, bro. I mean, not great that they got fucking relegated, but Sullivan should have stepped down after that. We promised you that we'd compete. That's why we left Upton Park or whatever to go to this London stadium, and man's out here getting relegated, bro. He should have stepped down for that, but he didn't. That's why the fact that he stepped down for this news, it's a doozy. You know it's going to be big. So I'm waiting for that to pop off. Yeah, 2 seasons ago, but it's not even that. Last season, bro. Last season. Yeah, we didn't do this, we didn't do that, but they were still the highlight. Fans were still behind it. Well, we got two of our own, and we saved 100 million and all this other stuff, and then now it's like pure profit and sell them. No. AJ, no selling club is selling any big player before the World Cup because they could make more money if that player has a good World Cup. So it's a great point, but still. Put the money on the table and try. It's Sunday. So if Florentino Perez is elected to carry on as president, even though Munich said you can put down 200 million, we're not selling, they're still going to put down their 150 million and test the waters. Because everyone can say this, that, and the third until you're looking at the check. You know what I mean? And that's what I respect. Why are we not doing the same? I feel like if we done that last year with Rodrigo, are you on 100 million? We'll give you 80 million Great British pounds, bro. Sterling. That's close to 100 million euros. I reckon he would have been an Arsenal player, but we don't even try. This is the problem. We don't. I don't believe all this shit in the papers and that. Facts, I've seen a very average players in the past win Champions League titles. They were never going to be world class. They were just average squad players. Yeah, in a good team, maybe the team excelled. If you look at PSG, when it was getting put together, people are looking at these players like they're world class now because they just done 2 back-to-back Champions Leagues. But before that, Arsenal were looking at Kvaratskhelia. We come back with somebody else, Marquinhos. We go to Porto, we come back with Fabio Vieira. Like, what the fuck, bro? Talent ID at Arsenal is in the bin. Garbage truck juice. That's what it is. And Bert was meant to change that. So now I've been waiting. Like, I thought Alvarez would have been in before Gyökeres. Out in this blood clot. Ultimately, every single player has their price. Yeah, Anthony Gordon, bro. And how was Barcelona just licked out, what, 70, 80 million? And you've had Rashford sitting there saying, me for time. I'm sorry, man. It's a disrespect. It's a disrespect. We know what Spain's like. They don't really like the black players too much. We know that. There's lots of them there, but they're not liked. Rashford actually scoring goals in the champs, scoring goals in the league, when one of his goals that might have won them the title, and you just go and slap 70 for Gordon just out of nowhere. Like, if I was Rashford, I'd be like, fuck these guys, bro. Find me somewhere else. I'm just being honest. Yeah? Big up, man. Big up. LOL. Big up to Fraley. My mum going to be vexed. See, I've taken so long to get to that. It's not ringing any bells. Havertz has won trophies in a team game, not on his own. Madueke has a PR. Exactly. Now we shouldn't sell Madueke and he's better than Saka now. No. He's been shit. And yeah, we had a little spell and that was it. Sell him. I would take Rodgers and Gibbs White. If we had Rodgers, I'd be more like, I wouldn't want to take Gibbs White if we don't have Rodgers. I don't know why. It's not enough. I like Rodgers though. I like Wharton as well. I like Elliot Anderson. Yeah, big clubs like City making their moves. Are they waiting? Are they? You know what I mean? It's mad, isn't it? Isak will finally get fit now. Iriola's in the house. Well, we hope so. For his sake, for fuck's sake. You know what I mean? And for your sake, because there's a lot of money you pay that for Mr. Glass, innit? You know what I mean? But I'm not going to chat shit because when Isak wants to leave Newcastle, I'm like, what? Arsenal, you're not even going to put any money in. So I don't change my energy because the calculated risk was there. We didn't expect him to come out for the whole season almost. We just didn't expect it. Things can happen, but it's not, you know what I mean? Legend facts, Jam 100%, Madueke Havertz crap. Eddie Chelsea bum inbound. I hope fucking not, Andrew, bro. If we get any ex-Chelsea players again, or Chelsea players or whatever this season, I guarantee they've got something on us, bro. Or we've turned into their sister club. They bought us out or something and they just haven't made it. But I swear to God, bro, what the fuck? As I always say, Ethan still factually won the Prem this season. Alex the boss man, my bro. Big up views in chat. Hope you're well today, bro. Appreciate you being in. Make sure we're hitting the likes. Don't tell me about it unless we're 40. I hope the internet ain't too bad for you guys. It is a Sunday. My daughter, the missus, they're in the house using the internet as well. That's what I was saying for tonight. What do I do? But I can't be setting up and I just don't know what it's going to be like. So you're the one overhyping 29. You just said he's better than Gyökeres. Yeah, I mean, but like I said, guys, try not to be rude to each other. If you say silly things, I'll probably put you on a timeout anyway, just to think about what you said. Andrew, there are too many Chelsea left. There is. David Silva was a beast. Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. Big up touchline. Ethan made 5 league appearances, barely played minutes and won the league. Yeah, just like Norgard. Madueke had to sit down for a bit. Don't you remember Eze, after getting the hat-trick, got moved out of position in the next game and then sat down for 9 weeks. Little microwave minutes here and there. And this is Arteta for you, bro. You know? Bernardo Silva ain't it now. I don't think so either, touchline. But look at the options he's got. Real Madrid and Barcelona, arguably 2 of the biggest teams on the planet, if not. Bernardo Silva's getting that type of motion. You know what I mean? Crazy work. Jan, would you sign Osho? I would. I don't care about no attitude. I think someone said they feel like him and Gyökeres play the same. I don't personally think so. They got some same attributes, but Oshiman's got a better header for me. Arguably a better shot. Fucking have them both. Play Gyökeres on the left. I swear to God, like, what is the matter? There's so many things that people can do. Epic, keep Vinny away from my club, please. Yeah, I mean, even him, he could hold down the left. He could. They're much better than what we've got. But then it's about Arteta will try and turn him into a sport. But for them guys and Mbappe, it's not about the talent, because of course they're better our side, but it's their attitude. And I'm not one for that, because I'm saying Oshiman, like I always say, killers know that they're killers. Like if them players both now become available and there's a chance we could sign one of them, I wouldn't not sign them. I'd have to take that risk. Killers know they're killers. Do you understand what I'm saying? Henry had an attitude problem. You know you're good, but there's having an attitude problem, and there's thinking that you're bigger than everybody else. And that's what Mbappe and Vinny bring. Mbappe more than anything. Havertz is definitely not a killer. Big up to you, AJ, my bro, man. Appreciate you being in there, mate. Big up, man. Big up. Definitely like the stream if you don't mind. Kwame, yes, I will get Havertz gone. Same, bro. Definitely like the stream. Vigilante's in the building, my bro. Afternoon views. I hope you're well. Afternoon, Vig. I hope you're feeling better today. Cheers, Jam. And I couldn't agree with you more, bro. Connor's in the building. Big up to you, my G. I think I was just coming off the screen and I was like, oh, had wet hands and that. So, like I said, man, I think I saw you in Shane's. Don't think I was ignoring everyone. I wasn't in the chat like that. I hope you're well today, though, Connor. You just said have a yeah. I'm just gonna I can't even see Epic anymore. I haven't banned him though, so I hope no one else has. I've just put him on timeout to go and watch Ethan Waneri's goals last season. Don't put words in my mouth. I want Cava over Vinny Jr. Same. I wanted Cava before everybody, bro. I swear to God, like, and you know what? Funnily enough, the first person that I heard other than myself mentioning this guy was Dan Potts. Big him up. You know, I have watched Oshiman. He said, bro, don't get me wrong. People say he's overrated. And are you telling me Havertz is better? No, he's not. Oshiman would bang at Arsenal. I really feel like, even before Gyökeres, I really feel that. I really feel that. Because he can do the link-up play. So he'd have everything that we need. I was even saying with Gyökeres, I love Gyökeres and I wanted him. But I was saying, if Sporting are taking the piss, go and get me Oshiman. His wages are too big. And we're paying Kai 285. And you can't pay Oshiman. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Fuck Chelsea. Oh, here we go. Rivals are going to be rivals, though. So it's a safe space. You know, Chelsea fans want to say, fuck United. It's a safe space. Oshiman is good. Yeah. Leave one year. He's all right. He's all right. Big up to you guys, man. Hit the like. Yes, man, please. Epic ultimately Ethan is better than all three of Trossard, Martin, and in fact, should be one of the squad players next year. He should not start, however. That's all we're saying. Well, bro, we know where he wants to play, but he can play very well on the right wing. So if Saka's not fit or he's not doing it, play Ethan. I guarantee if we played Ethan, he would get more out of that right wing than Madueke. I'm willing to bet money on it, but we're never going to see it, are we? Hopefully we do. Hopefully we do. I want us to sign Krupi and Oshiman. Bro, I love both of those players. I'd rather take Oshiman right now because we're in the stage where it's right here, right now. It's not like, you know, prospect. I don't believe so. We won the league. We want to win the champs. Maybe win another league again. So we need to step up. You know what I mean? In my humble opinion, the money that I'm hearing that they want for Krupi, mad. Absolutely mad. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know. But Oshiman, very much, we could have got him last season. What did Gala pay for him or whatever? Like, it was like 45 million euros. Like, what? We could have got him and Gyökeres last season. That's the kind of thing that we should be on. But we're moving like dickheads. I have to say it honestly, bro. Ethan has more talent, bro. Tell them, bro. I'm glad everyone, like I said, just as long as we're not being rude. I wasn't rude to him. I did time him out because he's just getting mad. But yeah, Mind games, bro. Like, what on earth is man talking about? You know, big up to Connor though. Big up to you, Static and AJ. Ethan Elite got benched because he was taking too many risky passes and plays. Like the best player, exactly. I was watching the thing about Ronaldinho, and he just represents joy. That's how the game should be played. And when you're playing under some of these managers that don't fuck with you, and you know what I mean, they're trying to play you deep and barely. You're like, it's like they're upset that you've got skill. Like anyone that's a flary player, Arteta spokes them up. So what the guys want to see? Just dead football forever. All right, you better be winning every year then. Because that's the only way it's going to be accepted. And I guarantee 3 years of dead football, the fans will, even the top fans will start saying, what is this? Why do we never get, we're winning leagues, we're doing this, why do we never get the best players on the planet? They tell us Rodrigo, we end up with Madueke. Do you know what I'm trying to say? That's what usually happens. Yeah, we want Eberechi Eze, big fan. And then the next week they're telling you, oh, we're going to re-sign Ethan. We don't need Eze. What the fuck are you on? Always need Eze. Ethan's young. If you don't get to play in the centre for a little bit, so be it. He could make the right wing his own. Because Saka's not fit. Fuck's sake. But there is points that, you know, most of the things that people were saying, which is ridiculous. Benji, I can't believe it myself. He's out of order. He is. And he's out of order to Lewis Skelly. Like I was saying, like my good friend BBK says, what's the why? Or Declan Rice confirmed it. The manager came out and confirmed it. Arteta, I was hard on him this year. Why? What did he do? This is what he's like. The guy is he's a maniac, bro. Big up AJ, anyone see that Anthony Robinson goal against Germany? Didn't know he had that attacking quality. You're a big advocate for Robinson, innit? I didn't, bro, because I barely saw any of the football yesterday. I can't lie. But I'll try and see some highlights, maybe the goals or something. Big up to you. No, bro, one troll is doing that. Yeah. Big up views, big up to Mohammed. Senesi to Spurs is a good move, to be honest. At least he's not a hothead like Romero, and also Robertson provides good leadership. Yeah, like I said, I kind of giggled, not at Senesi, because I think he's like 28, 29, still got some good years in him. Free. Why are you going to argue with that? That makes all the sense in the world. Like Robertson, I was like, oh, but the more I look at it, I'm like, look at who they were getting before. Some left back from Brazil, I don't even know his name. And fucking Conor Gallagher, when you needed an artist, you didn't need a runner. Had enough of those. So you was on some joke thing, but now, and it's players that might have played with De Zerbi as well. So I'm not saying they're great signings, I'm saying they're competent ones. You see, like at the start of the season when you bought Kudus, a competent signing, someone I wanted. You know what I'm trying to say? Unfortunately, injured again, mad. But you was right to make that move. You know? Provides with Spurs have been lacking. Absolutely, bro. Socrates or Saul Locares. Bro, I'm just saying, innit? I'm just saying. Because what fucking what's his name? Fucking Daily Dusan. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he's a free agent now. I don't want to be seeing him. Soloff maybe, but I don't know. Couldn't have put that better myself about Ethan. Big up, man. Yes, I watched it live. Absolute rocket, bro. Shit, I need to see it. Statics getting some giggles. My guy Andy Robbo, good guy to have in the team. Yeah, listen, sometimes it just needs to be competent. It don't need to be out of this world. But then other times, like Arsenal, it needs to be out of this world now, bruv. I don't want to see like 3-4 players come and they're like little backup parts. I don't want that. You got enough of that already, and you don't trust that. You know what I mean? Mohammed, firstly, welcome to the channel. Big up, man. Appreciate that, AJ. See, look at that. Real manners. You know what I'm trying to say? Hold on. Welcome to the channel. You know what I mean? Big up. We're just waffling today. There's not really much going on, is there? Do you know what I'm trying to say? So what can we really talk about? We're just waffling. But definitely welcome to the channel. Dappins. Brian, we did cheat, but I can't even say that. And you just got, bro, it's like, I don't like, like I was saying, I don't advocate for anyone breaking the rules, but if there's a way you can bend them a little bit, you know, like I don't see the fucking problem. The problem for me isn't money in football. It's trying to police everybody else now, because Chelsea got a free run, Man City got a free run, and then now that everyone saw that they went from okay to being at the top, they tried to stop everybody else now. That's the only thing that pisses me off about it. If you speak to City or Chelsea fans, Champions Leagues, I mean, are you going to take it all back? You tell me that Roman's the best owner to ever do it. I was talking to someone, you know, and he's like, oh, well, I'm saying I'm talking to someone, but I was having some messages with someone, and they're doing quite well right now. I won't say who it is. They're doing quite well right now. And they were just like we were talking about money, you know, and what would you do? We was talking about the Gold Bridge thing, you know, selling for 3.5, and he gets 500k a year to be the face of it. Like, as much as I say he's a sellout, I couldn't tell you that I'd turn that money down. When you're faced with that situation, and then the guy said to me, would you imagine if you was crippled, bro? Yeah, you're crippled. Would you rather just stay crippled your whole life, or would you want 15 minutes in the sun to run, to fly, to do all the shit that you couldn't do? We've just won the Premier League now. The players want more. The fans want more. Or don't you? Are you happy to just sit on your laurels? Where's all them people that told us it weren't about trophies? Because these people get away with saying whatever they want as well, don't they? Yeah? I've kept the same energy. No humiliation rituals from me. I'm not saying Arteta out because he's won. It don't mean I believe in what he's doing, though. Doesn't mean I'm not going to have concerns. Doesn't mean I'm not going to express those concerns, because I want this again and more, and the Champions League. We ain't going to get that by sitting on your hands. Big up to Brian. Second, Mohammed, I fully agree with everything you just said about Spurs. Are you a Spurs fan? We do have some. We do have some. Nighttime, ain't seen him today. John, Tottenham Ranger, ain't seen him for a little bit. But listen, everyone's welcome as long as you're real. You're still Spursy, remember. Big up to Connor. Spurs are shy no matter who you buy. Maybe. Big up to Mohammed. Big up, man. Yes, I'm a Spurs fan. All good. All good, man. It's all good. Bastard, take the piss, LO. Bro, I'm just saying. I'm not saying it's an underbelly. I'm not saying, well, I am a little bit. I don't really know what's the reason for it. Maybe his age. How old is Anthony Gordon? 25? I don't know. Is Anthony Gordon worth the money they just paid for him, though? When Rashford has been actively playing and scoring and winning things with you. I just think it's mad. If I was Rashford, I'd be like, I'm gone then. Fuck it. Jamboy, brother, you know my thoughts on Robinson. Yep, all I can say is won the goal by left back standards. Barca, yeah, right. Oh, we were talking about Bernardo Silva. Maybe. I don't know. You'd have to let me know. Spurs have been poor for over a decade because of the ownership. Yeah, I've been saying that as well. In terms of infrastructure, you man should be protesting way more, and don't protest and then just go into the stadium. The only way we got Arsene Wenger out is not having bums on seats, bro. That's all you can do as customers. So I agree with that, man. And listen, you might be in a bit of an upturn at the moment, maybe, but there's just as much chance that you'll do well next season as there is that you'll be down at the bottom. That's not me taking the piss. That's just going off the last 2 seasons. The last 2 seasons you've been down there. So it's not a one-off, is it? Do you know what I'm trying to say? So yes, you man could be in the top half of the table this year. But it's 50-50. You know what I mean? In my humble opinion anyway. Big up to you, Mo. Yes, we cheated, but the news shocked themselves. Otherwise, no one would have known. Yeah, maybe so. The same for City. The same with City, though. Just like with Abramovich, but I think City's probably got even more money than him. They've got that McDonald's money, you know, like they'll fight you in court every day of the week, and that's why it's taken years. We're in 2026 and halfway through it, by the way. This hit the news in 2020 about the 115 charges. Don't fuck with City. And we're still a long way from anything as well. Good man took it well. Yeah, man. Big up to you, Connor, as well. I have an obsession with Osherman. He can. He absolutely mind games, bro. You know what I mean? Talk to them. And I agree with you, Mohammed. Level-headed Spurs fan. Yeah, then not often you get it. So my apology. There you go, bro. And that's all it is. Just come at people properly in the beginning and see what they're on. If they start talking all mad, you know, then at least you've put your best foot forward. You know what I'm trying to say? That's why I always say, if someone doesn't agree with me or anyone in here, don't just attack them. Like, you can disagree, but politely, you know. Appreciate that, Connor, though, man. Appreciate that. What's up, champ? Big up to Connor, big up to Kwame. Bring me that Mason Greenwood money. Yeah, it's mad, isn't it? Maybe that's why, actually. Let me take back what I said. Maybe that's why. Because I forgot that United have a clause, and it's not like it's a big one, like 15 or 20%. You know what I'm trying to say? So maybe Marseille's like, if we're going to get any money, we have to sell him at this price. You know what I mean? But Fenerbahce might pay it, so that could work out well for you, Sam. Big up Champion Kwame. Love that, man. Community business. United get half the profit. There you got half. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So maybe that's the reason. So I'm saying, are they on Spice? No, I'll take that back. Big up to Sam. I forgot that. Kwame, we should be selling, or should send Kai, Gabriel Jesus, and money to Gala. We should. Bro. 30 million, Kai and Gabby Jesus. Both of them. Take them. All of them. Have a Moreno if you want. Give us Osherman, bro. I'm telling you that. Spain winning the World Cup. It's hard to not pick them. I'm thinking maybe France as my dark horses, maybe. We'll have to see. Big up to Connor Views. If we are so serious, we must. But bro, do you know what I said years? If we were serious, we should have got Harry Kane before he went to Munich. Like, what? But we don't do that. We're not, you know, even if you look at this, the teams last year, everyone had some, even the year before that, everyone had someone in their squad that would have improved Arsenal. And our scouts were nowhere near it. What are they doing? You know what I mean? Absolute madness, man. Connor, no worries, bro. At least I ain't a top gooner that gaslights Arsenal saying they're going to win the quadruple and other stuff. Yeah, that's it, man. All we're saying is just to be realistic, innit? Come on, man. That's it. We just want real ones. That's it. That's it, man. Big up to you, Mohammed, man. Appreciate that. Sam, first play for you getting that on Greenwood, considering what he did. Bro, he's not at United no more. You know, we can't really, you know, could say the same thing about Thomas Partey. You know what I mean? So I think for them, it's nothing but positive. They're not going to take him back, but they've got half of the money. That's sick. I can't lie. Good business, you know. I understand what you're saying, AJ, but you see, like, when Arsenal's been doing so bad in business, like, every time I see good business, I've got to say it's good business, man. I can't lie. But big up AJ every time. Definitely Havertz and Jays must go. They must, are they? The Zerbi is a good manager. Robbo, Senesi, Van Heck, all good players. Spurs will be a lot better next season. You know, Senesi and Van Heck or Van Hecker, I like both of those players. I'm not saying they're well beaters, but they're competent buys. And Robbo is as well for that leadership. I laughed when I heard Robbo, and I'm like, well, this kind of makes a bit of sense. Have they broken the bank? We're talking about 3 players already. So Sam's got a massive point with the World Cup and driving the prices up. But at the same time, bro, if we had our plans and everything, we should have been ready to go, bro. Ready to put money on the table. Yeah, you might get, you know, 100 million after the World Cup, but we're offering you 80 now. Yeah? What do they say? A bird in the hand is better than 2 in the bush. I'm just saying. None of us are top builders, by the way. I want Arteta out still. You have to keep winning to keep your job. Nothing you've done makes me believe that you're I don't. I'm sorry. And I'm never going to, like, and it's not just that, but I don't like you as a person. I need you to do some better stuff as a man, and I need you to be better as a manager. I might not even like you ever as a man, but I could respect you as a manager if you was competent. But you're not. And I hope that changes. Big up Brenny every time. Questions. Oh, yeah. Who do you mean first play? That might need to be a little bit more clearer. Appreciate that. De Zerbi is a hipster manager. Never rated him. And again, it's Spursy. Remember that. Well, no one else kept them up, and they did have a bit of an upturn for De Zerbi. I'm not saying it was mad, but it was better. And we didn't need West Ham to be so shit at the time as well, man. Because a few weeks before they were doing it. I thought, yeah, these men are not even in the conversation now, and they just put themselves all the way back in it. But there was a bit of an upturn for Spurs when De Zerbi came. It weren't major, but you could see it. The results got a bit better. So, and like I said, I'm not saying that they're 100% gonna bang, but the signings are all right. They're all right. Defensive duties, big up to Chills. To be honest, Arteta doesn't play a proper football compared to Enrique, Pep, other elite managers. He got found out in the UCL final. Bro, he gets found out in any final. You get found out in any big game because you don't try and win it. You're just trying not to lose it. And let's hope we can win it. That's what I get. That's what I've seen. Every big game we've had. We won the league when we weren't playing. When it was our time to beat Man City and win the league, land a knockout blow on our rivals, we lost. We played them in the Carabao Cup final. We lost. We played another big game, another one-off game. The Champions fucking League, arguably the biggest game on the planet, one-off, and we lost. Because Arteta, favourites, Havertz, Odegaard, the way we play, garbage, no attackers, no flair, no freedom. And not just that, but you want to start with that. You don't want to start off being quick and fast and attacking teams and trying to get 2-3-0 up in the first half. Then you can go back to all that. That actually makes sense. But no, we start off lethargic. We start off slow. And then you want us to step up in gears late in the game when everyone's blowing out of their arse. And because you can never rotate, it's usually all of the same players. It's mad. It's mad. Like results were papering over how bad we played last season, and the league is papering over how good this manager is. Because I've still got complaints, and I'm gonna say it. And if people can say what they want, you don't have to be here. You don't have to agree, but you better have some big information to change my mind. You know what I'm saying? Havertz did look very lively last night, but USA a toilet. I hear it, bro. But also, did you not see how bad all the games looked because there was nothing on it? Let's see Germany versus the USA when there's actual jeopardy. He's never good enough for Arsenal, bro. Ever. He weren't good enough then. He isn't good enough now. I don't really care what he does because you're not doing enough. You're not getting double figures. You're not pushing anybody. Do you know what I'm trying to say? In my humble opinion. So, but there you go. And of course, he looked great against Kairat, didn't he? Where everyone went, oh, look at the telepathy between him and Gyökeres. It was Kairat. Big up to my bro Jam every time. Pep might be the next Al Nassr manager. I'd rather sell Arteta, bro. Get rid of him and get Pep. Fuck it. You're trying to copy him anyway. I bet Pep would do better with the money spent. You know what I mean? Give Pep 1.3 billion. We might actually win the Champions League. Trade Kai for bro, easy, bro. Even last year, I don't want Watkins. He's too old. He's too this. I was like, bro, he went on my shopping list. But the moment they said it, I'm like, it makes all the sense in the world. And he's an Arsenal fan. Come on, man. But there's no one better than Havertz. I mean, geez, Louise, bro, get Kane. I don't know if I'd get him now, but he does play like a false nine now. He does. He probably still score more goals than Havertz, of course, right now. Harry Kane would push Gyökeres. What's Havertz is pushing him, but not footballing wise, favoritism wise. How do you think these players feel, bro? Don't feel like they don't know. We've all worked somewhere where you can see favoritism and you don't get on with the manager. We've all had it. Big up to Chills, man. Big up to you, Mohammed, although I don't like Tottenham. Right about those ridiculous claimings. Yeah, not just that, but right about his owners as well, because they've been taking the piss for time, just like KSC. We don't care about trophies. The moment we get the big one, though, both of them are here holding the cup. Fucking, you know what I mean? These guys, bro. Mohammed, to be honest, we couldn't really approach the final any different. Mascara don't make that mistake. Yeah, it's all ifs, buts, and maybes. What I will say though, Connor, is we didn't try enough in that game. I've watched it back a few times now. We didn't, especially in that extra time. And the thing is, Mosquera wouldn't even have been there to make that mistake if our manager knew how to rotate players throughout the season. We probably would have had Timber, Ben White, and Mosquera ready, but you don't know how to do that. Then you've got Ben White, who can't play more than 3 games in a row, not even that, 2 games in a row, and you're just playing him. Like, rotate him more with Mosquera. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. De Zerbi, sorry, I think if De Zerbi doesn't get what he wants in the transfer window, he'll call out. No, exactly. And Conte is the same. Emery did it. That's why I rate these guys, bro. Anyway, call out the owners, get himself sacked, but he's got the content, and I prefer that. I don't want you to be sticking up for the club and, you know, trying to be the go-between between the club and the fans. No. I need to know that the people working at the club genuinely want this club to win and be successful. Yes, we ain't going to win every season, but we should be trying to win every season, really trying, like all the big clubs do. In a heartbeat, my guy, in a heartbeat. Top owners, AJ, we don't know the full story on Greenwood, just like with Party. No, but there's that, but not even that. He don't pay for you no more. Like, it is what it is, isn't it? And we're not going to get any money for Party going forward. But you lot are. It's good business. You know, what happened with Greenwood happened and your club got rid of him. Just like with Thomas Partey. What happened. I didn't know the full story. That's why I was saying don't sell him in the summer. Then I hear the full thing and I'm like, raw. Not only did you man know, but you man sat on that. You man quieted all the media because no one spoke about that. In all the months building up, now you're not an Arsenal player. It's all over the place. I'm telling you, bro. So, yeah, I'm not... You know what I mean? AJ's like, he's, you know what I mean? Big him up. Like, he's honest and all that. So I understand what he's saying. But at the same time, we can't be hypocrites. We've had Thomas Partey. We've had other players that have been linked with bullshit as well. You know? But there you go. Osherman is cold, but he'd be taking the piss with wages and all that. I hear that. But you think if we said to him, bro, come on, man, we'll give you 200, over 200. We're giving Kai 285. So if we can get rid of that wage and maybe say we'll give Osherman 250 or something, what are we doing? We're just giving Saka over 300k. He can barely run. This is what I'm always saying. Ethan ain't good or this guy ain't good. Are they better than Noni? Yeah, they are. Well, then shut up then. Because we've just had a whole season of Noni, more or less. That's the point I'm trying to make. But yeah, I've been hearing attitude, high wages. He's one of the best players on the planet. Not because he's so great, it's because football's so dead now. Osherman is literally one of the best strikers on the planet. He's playing in Turkey. Oh, his attitude must be bad. I don't give a fucking shit. Look at Mbappe. He's a walking fucking reality show, bro. Does Madrid care? No, because he scores goals. There has to be a balance, and with most players, you can get it. You might not get it with Mbappe, but you probably get it with an Osherman. Yeah, you know you're a bad boy, but you're still going to have to listen to this, that, and the third. For me, I'd take the risk. I would. I'm sorry. I don't think he would have signed without guarantees of overseeing a rebuild. Well, he said, boy, like, you're going to have to pay me big dough and give me a big contract. So if we do get relegated and you try a funny thing, I can get my money just like Rafinha. But then Chelsea are not trying to pay him out either. So madness. I think that Mendy case taught us a lesson. Yeah, not just that, but and then look at Hakimi getting to play. There was talk about him a couple months back, like he's going to jail. Forget everything, like 15 years in jail for what he's on. Like shit happens, man. To be honest, if you guys won the UCL, I don't think any Arsenal fans would care about the style of play like Spurs won. No, we would. We don't care, but we won the league now. It's haram. I've got no problem saying that. We were probably the most boring side in the league to watch. I stopped doing watch-alongs because it was boring. And I'll take it again next season if we win. But guaranteed, bro. Even if we won the UCL, we would have been celebrating, but then we want to go and repeat that. Playing like this, trust me, it would have been a problem. Or if we get to next season, we would have won all of those things and we're getting to big games and Havertz is starting and Odegaard, even though Gyökeres has been playing well, Eze's been playing well. So if you keep doing that kind of shit next season, people see it. We see it, you know. Especially with your first Champions League, no one would have cared if we won that on penalties or we stunk out the place and they never equalized, and we wouldn't have cared. You know, we're never going to be toe to toe with PSG. But what we could have done is shock and awe. Look at how they were playing in the first half. They didn't expect us to score. They didn't expect us to do anything. So you shock and awe them. Not only do we score, but we go and get the second, we go and get the third, and then it's a whole different game. And then if you're sitting back, it makes all the sense. You've got 2 chances to concede a goal and sort your shit out and waste all the time and all of that. I don't care. First Champions League, I'll take it. If we have to win it haram every year, I ain't gonna like it, but of course we'll take it. But there will be grumbles about how we do it. There's grumbles about it now, my bro. We just won the league first time in 22 years. You know, so there's truth in it, but not all the way. I want to see Osimhen at Arsenal. Absolutely, respectfully, completely disagree. If Arteta let them make it 2-0 when we was on top, and I kind of agree. That's basically what I've just been saying. Not wholeheartedly with the mascara thing. I'm just saying if we would have just took it to them, just like Fulham, the first half an hour we're unplayable. We're 3-0 up. The game's done. That's when you chill out. You don't get 1 goal and sit on it like we've got a 4-goal lead. Like it makes no sense, my people. Them. Osimhen misses the same amount as he scores, still scores bare though. That's what I'm trying to say. When you look at it, is he better than the other strikers getting? Yes, a lot of them. I'd rather Osimhen than Alvarez. I'm just saying. Mohammed, remember how Deji and many Spurs fans were gassing up last year's signings? Look what happened. You guys nearly got relegated. No, of course. And because they've been down there for 2 years, you have to say it's 50-50. But at the same time, we talk about in the moment, just like with Liverpool. No one was cussing what they were doing until it all went wrong, because we was all hoping that it went wrong. Was people cussing Spurs when they were getting Kudus, when they were going for Morgan Gibbs White, sorry. I'm like, fucking hell, what are we doing? Do you know what I mean? Never worked out, but so yeah, you're absolutely right. But at the same time, you have to look at it for what it is now. They're playing a bit better. De Zerbi's bringing in his players, and you know what I mean, quality Premier League players, whether you rate them highly or not. You know what I mean? He's on high wages, hence why no English club gone for him, but I reckon he's worth the money. Do you know what? Fuck it. Let's just see if we can find out what the fuck his wages are, bro. Do you know what I mean? Because, like I said, we are paying Kai Havertz 285. We are paying Saka, a broken up Saka, 300k plus. But we can't, but people are bulking. Osimhen is 27. People are bulking on Osimhen. He's 6 foot plus. He's got a good header. He's got a bad boy shot. He's not as weak as Havertz. Like, it makes all the, he can link up the play. It makes more sense than Gyökeres at Arsenal. I don't understand why there's any kind of, but anyway, hold on. Victor Osimhen earns a fixed salary of 360,000 euros, 577 per week. Breakdown on Capology. Hold on. So it's, you know, it's big money, but like I said, we're paying Saka nearly that. We're talking about Great British pounds. In sterling. You know, we're paying Havertz 285. We're paying Havertz Victor Osimhen's base weekly wage equals approximately £311,000 a week. We're paying Saka that already. I know it's Saka, he's been here for years, but look at his body, look at his output. Why are we paying Kai Havertz and Gabriel James over $250,000 a week, but we can't afford to get Osimhen? You understand how silly it sounds when you want to compare it to everything else? Wow, man. That's all I'm saying. A big up Kwame. So I can't lie to you, real Arsenal fans don't get brainwashed by the PR. No, of course. And everything that AFT... Bro, you can't go to AFTV if you want honest Arsenal talk, because it's not. It's corporate. It's you know, soft. It's empathetic. It's all of that bollocks. It's not a proper fan talking. You can't go for a second against PSG, but yeah, I respect your opinion. You're saying that, but we could. You could. They were shocked. They were stunned. That's what we should have. You can. Why can't you? I'm not saying we can go toe to toe for them for the whole time. No, we can't. But for 20 minutes, when they ain't playing well, and we've just stunned them, you're damn right we could go for the second, man. I 100% agree with that. I don't agree that you can't go for the second. So, but shit happens. I can see Arnie Slot going Fulham. Bro, he turned it down already. He turned it down already. AFTV are Pirates. Yes, they are. Perfect Liverpool manager. Fans like Positive Dan, Robbie, and others follow the script to stick. Yeah, because it makes them, they know that's better. They know that's better. Being positive is better if you want a career. Being like me is not better. We don't get bare views. I've been here for 2.5 years. I still ain't even got 3K. I wouldn't be surprised if Guna Therapy's above me now, coming into the game down at the Emirates, AFTV. That's what comes with it. If you're being positive, you know what I'm trying to say? Now, with Guna Therapies, it's a good mix because you've got my man and then you've got the other Dan. But maybe he's smart. Just put the battery in positives back and just let him say all the madness. And it's working, isn't it? Do you know what I'm trying to say? I like realist. Obviously, positive. I don't think I'd ever really want a conversation with him, to be honest. But there you go. Like I said, I don't agree with that, Connor. To be fair, I mean, you got a point. Like we can't go toe to toe, but we definitely can go for 20 minutes, half an hour, attacking, 2-3 goals, and see where it gets us. Connor, PSG lost 9 league games. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. It's not impossible. They weren't even that good, and they still had way more possession. And we gave what we do as Arsenal is give every other team way too much respect when we play them. Or Arteta does, not our fans, because our fans are crackheads. They think we're Real Madrid, like, you know what I'm saying. I don't know what they think, but the manager, way too much respect for these other teams, man. Bro, tell them again. Fulham fans probably quite happy with the reject. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Let's be honest. Deji is funny though, but he raised the standards low, or he made them low. No, Deji's that's my guy, man. They lost those games because they won their league like 2 months ago. Osherman is the answer. I believe so. PSG had their 3rd and 4th team playing those 9 games. There's the other channels. Appreciate you, Kwaja. No, 6 of them. 9 was when the league wasn't factually won. The point don't hold weight. To be honest with you, Kwame, they are Arteta set. They are. We've got a lot of them. They support Arteta more than Arsenal. It's the wrong A. It's the wrong A. But listen, guys, man, we've gone over 2 hours. You know, I feel like I'm going to start going below 20 very soon. And that's usually when, you know, the fuel for the oven runs out. I apologize if I never got to all of your comments. I was going to go through a few more bits, but it's not really. I was going to maybe watch some press conferences or something, but to be honest, like, I can't be asked, and I got things to do. Yeah, we are back at 9 p.m. today, guys. We are. Yeah, maybe if I've still got it, that might be the link. Yeah, for 9 p.m. Pitch Politics. So we're back with a show. And thank you to everyone that hit the like, that dropped a comment, that was showing some love. I appreciate you guys. Probably gonna have a copyright because that's what I normally get for my intro. But yeah, man, make sure you liked, make sure you've subscribed, make sure I see you legends at 9 p.m. Let's see who we can send you on while we've still got at least 20 people. Don't go anywhere, not just yet. Let's see who we can send you guys onto. And then, as I said, we'll be back at 9 p.m. African King Academy is the only person I can see live at the moment. So we might as well send you over to him. Make sure that you hit him with a views raid. Make sure that you like the video and all of that before you leave, if you are going to leave. And we will be back here on this channel for Pitch Politics. Yeah, at 9 p.m. And you know what, actually? Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me put some politics in it. Let me have a quick look. Let me have a quick look. If there's anyone else, I can only see King at the moment. Not to say that I wouldn't send, because I've sent people plenty of times. I'm just saying I can't see anybody else who might need some help or a few people extra. But yes, man, we're gonna see you out with this today, right? 6 people just left. Fair play. But we're gonna see you out with this, man. Getting ready for the Mazzolini later on. Well, if it wants to load up. Yeah, so when we get over to African King, like I said, make sure you hit him with a like before you move on. I didn't really want it to be 14 people, but it is what it is. Does this want to load up ever? You know what I mean? Internet making it even worse. Internet making it even worse. Moving hella slow. What is going on for that? Gonna have to sort that out for later on. All right, fuck it. It's not loading up then. So, yeah, get over to African King, show him some love, and I'll see you back at